We discovered an elven village. Elves are peaceful creatures that share a close bond with nature. You can build a trade route with them to get materials. That's nice. I can murder them if I want to, though. They don't want us to hunt. Are they going to get annoyed if I go and fish out here? Going to get annoyed for me fishing? I don't think I'm going to be able to optimize all my adjacencies in this one without annoying the elves. So I'm going to probably just be spreading my little campsites throughout the forest. Got one more science I can upgrade. We can get a magic tower. Create mountains, deserts, and seas on plains. Wow. So if I wanted to, I could turn that into a magic tower. And then whenever there's an empty plain, I could turn it into water. Chris in the chat just asked the diagnosis. I think this is fantastic. I've got one bug, what seems to be a bug, where there's a particular minigame that doesn't work. But this game works so well for me. And I don't know, I'm a sucker for board games anyway. I love tile laying games. I love engine building games where you kind of create your own system of things that produce resources and trigger each other in different ways and stuff. And this has all of that. And it's not trying to be a physical board game. It is like it's designed specifically to work with a controller. It tells you at the start, play this game with a controller, not a mouse or anything. There's a lot of depth without the micromanagement of like having to move units around and stuff like that. So it's really played to the strengths of being a controller-based game rather than trying to like just do everything that a Civ game would do and somehow make it work with the controller. There's loads of other modes. There's loads of stuff to keep you busy here. And yeah, I just think this is really sweet. I think it's thematically lovely. Everything about the story and the setting and theme is really, really nice. Every one of these story levels also seems to have multiple approaches you can do as well in terms of how you do things kind of ethically, in terms of building a little economy and stuff like that as well. It's just really, really elegant and seems to have quite a lot of depth without being overly complicated as well. And that's very, very hard to do. Balancing the forest's harmony while collecting materials was a challenge. But we've earned the eternal friendship of the elves. Do you want to keep building this city and exploring the region? I do want to keep building this city because I have a sort of magical experiment that I want to conduct. I'm going to build a magic tower. I need all the light I can get for this experiment. Because as you know, light is an important magical ingredient. Putting observatories on all of these mountains wherever we can. I love nature and living in harmony with it.
Broken minigame. I can't see what I am doing in this minigame. Broken minigame. I can't see.
Right, I think we've cleared all of the darkness off the map. Spoke too soon. One left. We're going to make everything visible on the whole map. Right, we've nearly got total vision. I'm trying to create the panopticon. I want to be able to see every part of this kingdom. But that won't be all. Because after I've made the entire kingdom visible, then we're going to move into stage 2 of my plan. So what we're going to do is just, you know, clear a little bit of space. Because ever since I built my wizard's tower, all I've really wanted in this world was to live in harmony with the ocean. I think the highest form of respect for nature is terraforming, like I'm doing now. I don't hate nature, I just want it to be more how I want it. The elves have declared war. And I think that's because they can't accept that the time of the ocean has come. Long ago, the humans and elves lived at peace with one another. Until one day, an evil wizard, mad with power, learned the secrets of ocean magic. Driven mad by his love of seafood, he drowned the forests. He even murdered the sheep, until his tower stood all alone in an ocean of sadness. I've already won the map, so all I had to do to win the map was get a bunch of resources. And I could do that by helping the elves and they gift me the resources, or I could do it by chopping the whole forest down. And I didn't do it that way. I did it the nice way. The druid is upset that we're disrespecting nature. Listen, druid. The sea is nature too. The sea is also nature. And our time has come. He's gone. He's just gone. He's not going to fight me or anything. Coward. Scared of a bit of water. Oh, I'm a protector of nature. Oh, don't put so much water everywhere. Oh, don't murder those horses. Oh. I can't burn down my own tree villages, alas. So my plan to turn this into a fully kind of seafaring land is not working. The way it looks when you fight elves is so funny. You can't see them, they're just arrows flying out of the trees. But I think it's probably for the best in the long run. Quite warlike, those elves. Quick to anger, you know. You might think like, oh, he's being really evil. Why is he doing that? And the reason I'm actually doing it is I'm trying to create the world from Ursula K. Le Guin's Earthsea novels. If you don't like what I'm doing here, it's because you're a Philistine and you don't like art. Because that's what this is. This is just art. This game is art, and what I'm doing with it is art. And I'm doing it to pay respects to one of the 20th century's great authors. I think it's unfair that after I've done all this, there's not an option to make peace with them again. The game is maybe expressing the viewpoint that some things are just too far, and you can't come back from. I think we could do some really nice architectural features over here. And this will be an island that just has lighthouses all around it. And what that symbolizes really is that my people have spent a long time in the dark. And we've really had to fight to keep the darkness at bay in this world. So now we build lighthouses all the way around our coasts, like this. Coasts lovingly provided to us by the ocean wizard over here. I think we've done a pretty good job here today, folks. There'll be some people who get nostalgic for the old times and they say, oh, it was better when the enchanted forest was a forest. And, oh, you know, we preferred it when there were elves here. You can't make an archipelago without breaking a few elves.